got itchy palm. I just left Saint Laurent, running up the guap. What I am, what I'm not, I'm not. Life is fabulous. It's the crack of dawn.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Xavier Wolf Fan. I'm gonna be making another tier list video, and in this one I'm gonna be making a tier list on fights in One Piece. Thank you guys so much for the support on my last tier list video. I truly do appreciate that, like really. All right, so let's get right into it. The first fight we got is Zoro versus Mihawk. I would be straight up lying to myself if I didn't put it straight up in S tier. Like, it is arguably the most emotional fight in One Piece, which is saying a lot. The way Mihawk is introduced to as this like dominant force from the Grand Line, and he just like decimates Zoro completely. So yeah, that's the fight that got me into One Piece. I can't not put it into S tier. Then we got Jabra versus, I'm pretty sure that's Jabra versus Sanji, if I'm not mistaken. And if it is, I would have to also put that in S tier. In my opinion, that is the most hyped Sanji moment. I never thought he would have a power like that. It just completely took me off guard, and I love that fight so much. It's my favorite Sanji moment, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Definitely my favorite Sanji fight. So then we got Nami versus Khalifa. I would say this is an A tier. This is a pretty solid fight. It's my favorite Nami fight by far. The reason I like this fight so much is it's not like she got lucky like she did with the Mrs. Doublefinger fight, I think was her name. In that fight in Alabasta, she kind of just got lucky the way she won. Like she just spun the lady around with Usopp's like weapon he gave her, the clam attack. It wasn't really her doing it, it was the weapon. But in this fight, it was completely her. It was her using her skills and her knowledge to defeat her opponent, which I very much enjoyed watching. We got Franky versus this Cypher Pole dude. I don't think it was that memorable. I do kind of remember some of it. I saw the tier list someone made for these fights. I saw someone put that in A tier. I cannot agree with that. It's got to be B tier. It's a pretty solid fight. Like, it's a good Franky fight. I don't think it's anything special, though. Then we got Croc versus Luffy. So I think that's the last altercation they had. This was pretty good. I wouldn't say it's S tier, though. I would say it's A. Yeah, I don't think it's like amazing. It's a good fight, though. It's really good. If we're including like all of the Crocodile fight, maybe I would put it in S. Like every fight Luffy's had with Crocodile, but I don't think you could really do that. So if it's just that part, yeah, I would put it in A. Luffy versus Bellamy, not really much of a fight. I don't really feel like I can rank that because it's not really a fight. But if I were to rank it in terms of how much I liked it, I would put it in S. You know what I mean? But it's not really a fight. So putting it in S over other fights is kind of weird. I'm going to just put it in A. Big Mom versus Brook. This is another one that's not that long of a fight. Like, it's really not that long, you know? So I don't really know how to rank it in terms of that. It's a cool fight, but Brook kind of got his shit handed to him, respectively. Even though he tried his hardest. I would say, yeah, it's like A. Because it's cool. It's a cool fight. I don't know, though. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's A. All right. All the Straw Hats versus Oars, I would say that's also an A tier. That's really cool because it's the only time we got to see all the Straw Hats teaming up against one opponent, which was really cool to see. Zoro versus Ryuma. This is a easy A tier. Honestly, want to put it in S, but it's too short. If it was a little bit longer, it could easily be an S tier fight. Not a little bit longer. They added like 5-10 more minutes to it. That would be pretty cool. Like this fight even though it's pretty short, it goes so hard. Like, Ryuma is such a great opponent for Zoro. And the way he was dominating Brook beforehand, it's a really good fight. Sanji versus Gin or Jin or whatever his name is. This I would also put an A, even though it's very short. Because it's just like, both of their fighting styles are so unique. And to see them go against each other, like Jin's weapons that he uses, and then Sanji's like flurry of kicks going against him. It's a really cool fight when Sanji like spits the cigarette out. Jesus, I can't talk. But yeah, I would put it above Luffy versus Bellamy, I guess. I don't know, that's hard to say. Yeah, I might put Luffy versus Bellamy over that, actually. All right, so we got Luffy versus Arlong. This is an A tier. This is very good. This is one of the best parts of Arlong Park. When Luffy bends Arlong's nose, oh my god. And then when he fucking broke Arlong's sword, just like grabbed on it and broke it, bro. I might put it right there above Nami and Khalifa, but below Zoro Ryuma. It's a very, very good fight. Luffy versus Blueno. Ooh, shit. I might have to put that in S tier, bro. Because that's insane. When that happened, that's like, it's top 10 most hype moments in One Piece. Like, come on, second gear introduction. It's better than Sage Mode introduction in Naruto. I'm sorry, but it is. I'm not saying like the actual entrance of Luffy coming into Eni's lobby is better than Naruto's entrance to Konoha, but the actual implementation of the new transformation is much better with second gear rather than Sage Mode. I don't know, I'm really passionate about that. I just think Sage Mode was so much more hyped than, second gear was much more hyped than Sage Mode. So I'm going to put this, I think I'm going to put it at the top of A tier. I don't really want to put it in S tier just because, like, I don't know if it deserves that. It's not really that long of a fight. I mean, I might change this later. We'll see. So then we got, I don't even know what that is. I think that's Caesar. If that's Luffy versus Caesar, I don't really think it's that cool. I would say it's a B. It wasn't really that interesting. Like, he just used armament to defeat him. Okay. Then we got Luffy versus Cracker. This was actually an A tier fight. I really like this. I would put this like right here. Just how long the fight was and how resilient Luffy was. I didn't think Cracker was going to be that strong, but boy, he was pretty strong. He's pretty underrated. Okay, Don Krieg. I have to like look at each of these fights. So we got Luffy versus Don Krieg. It's pretty good, actually. Even though Don Krieg's like a weak motherfucker, it's pretty good. I would say bottom of A tier for right now. I don't think it's better than Brook versus Big Mom. Brook versus Big Mom was a little more hype in my opinion. So then who is that? Kuro? That's like B tier. Put it at the top of B tier because I do really like Kuro as a villain. That reminds me, I should make a One Piece villain tier list. That's a really good video to make. All right, but then we got, bro, these fights are so hard to understand what I'm looking at. That's Luffy versus Katakuri, but I wish they would make it more clear than that. Okay, this is going straight up in S. Like, it's a top tier fight. I think it's the best fight in One Piece, probably. Well, I go back and forth between two different fights, and you'll see which one I'm referring to. What is this fight? Bro, I have no idea what Sanji fight that is. I could not tell you. I have no idea. Okay, so what is what's the next one? They really got to pick better fucking pictures for this shit, because I don't know what this is. That looks like Hody, I think. So if that is Hody, I would put it at the top of B tier. No, I put it like right here probably. If that's Hody. I don't remember the fight being that cool, honestly. Like, I mean, Hody could have been a good villain. He wasn't executed that great, so that kind of goes into how much I like that fight. But I didn't think it was anything special. Even though I do put it in A, but like, it's a post-time skip fight. So like, I kind of have to put it in A. So then we got Zoro versus Kaku. I say this is, I really want to put it in S. I don't know. This is pretty hard. The thing with Zoro versus Kaku is the animation wasn't that great. Like, they kind of skimped on the animation. And that kind of factors into it for me. But, I'm put it at the top of A tier. I really liked it because of the Ashura reveal. I mean, come on. Okay, Luffy versus Dofi. I might put it in A. I'm gonna put it like right there. Luffy versus Dofi, one of the best fights in One Piece. Like, Dofi really hammers hard into Luffy, but Luffy has the fourth gear, you know. It's a pretty good fight. Down Man's introduction. I mean, come on. What more can I say? We got Sanji and Zoro versus those two, like, fishmen, I think. This one is, it was kind of cool, actually, especially with that new animation they did with it. Maybe bottom of A. Sanji versus Luffy. So yeah, I would say because of the emotional aspects of this fight, I would say it's an A. Now, where I would put it in A, what is the fight right here? Yeah, I would put it like that. I think that's reasonable. Then we got Chopper versus Kumadori. Bro, I want to put it in S. I really do. Because of how much I like Monster Point Chopper. That's hard. But the thing is, it's not better than... I'm going to put it right here. I think this is the best place. Because I don't think it's a better fight than Zoro versus Kaku. Just because Ashura was more hype to me. Just a little more hype than Monster Point was. Even though Monster Point was insane. Bon Clay versus Sanji. This is an A tier fight. I really like this fight. Put it like right here. It's definitely an underrated fight. A lot of people don't talk about that. Actually, I don't see anyone talking about that fight. It deserves to be talked about a lot more. Magellan versus Luffy. Damn, I got like a whole fucking A tier. I'm looking at this tier list. I'm really packing the A tier. But Magellan versus Luffy, I'm gonna have to put it in A, bro. What can I say? A lot of fights in One Piece are really good. I can't deny that. Where I would put it in A, I'm gonna put it right here. This is the first time we actually got to see Luffy be like completely defeated. I'm pretty sure. No, that's not true. It's definitely not true, but it's my favorite time we got to see Luffy be completely defeated, I should say. Like, he was just utterly defeated. Like, he was gonna die. He was dead, essentially. And that's why I really like that fight, because the stakes are so high. You don't see it that often in One Piece like that. Oda doesn't really do it that often. Okay, so Law versus Vergo. I would put this like It's definitely going A tier. Now, where I'd put it in A tier, I mean, I know I keep saying this, but like, this is very hard. I think Law versus Vergo. I think like right here. Wait. Hold up. I think I would put it like, I think some of these fights are too high. I'm going to change these. Don't worry. This is not the final thing. Wait, what the okay, I thought they didn't have my favorite fight here for a second. So then we got Luffy, Nightmare Luffy versus Oars. This is also an A tier. Basically, every one of these fights are going to be A tier because I like them so much. I would put Luffy versus Oars like here. I think that's a good place for it. I don't think it's better than Luffy versus Sanji, but it's definitely better than Luffy versus Bellamy. I like that line Luffy says where he says some shit like, I'm the only Luffy or something. That was pretty funny. Luffy versus Lucci. This is S tier. It's not going in A tier. I have to scroll up. It's, I would say right here. Nah. That's better than Zoro versus Mihawk. Bro, Luffy versus Lucci was so goddamn good. It was truly a battle of wills. Like a lot of fights are in One Piece, but this, it was the embodiment of that concept, literally. It's so good. Ace versus Blackbeard. I would say this is like, below Luffy versus Arlong. Because I thought Luffy versus Arlong is a little more hype. Even though Ace versus Blackbeard is a great fight. It's kind of short. We don't get to see all of it. So that's why it's there. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's Chopper and Usopp versus like the two Baroque Works people. And I'm going to put this like at the top of B. It's nothing special. The best part about it and what carried it completely was Usopp swinging around that hammer. That was pretty cool. So then we got Nami versus Mrs. Doublefinger. I honestly want to put this in C. But no, I'm going to put it like right here. Bottom of B. So then we got, you guys know why I don't like Nami versus Doublefinger. She got way too lucky in that fight. Didn't really feel like she deserved to win it. Anyways, we got Sanji versus, I think that's Pearl. This wasn't even a fight, really. I'm going to put this in C. It literally wasn't even a fight. I think that's Pearl from Don Krieg's crew. If it is, then it really wasn't good. Donut Maker versus Whitebeard. This is kind of hard. Because I honestly, I can't really put it higher than some fights because it's just not that long. We don't get to see that much of it. I mean, maybe there wasn't any more of it to see, but the fight is so short already, you know what I mean? There's only so many altercations that they get into in Marineford. I think I would put it like top of A tier, honestly. Because it was more hype than every one of these fights, even though it wasn't as long as some of them. That's basically my logic on that. Seeing two of the strongest characters in One Piece go against each other. Even though it wasn't for that long, it kind of has to be over a lot of these fights. But the reason I'm not putting it over any of these is just because it's not long enough. So then Zoro versus Daz Bones. This is going straight to S tier. Not A tier. I have to scroll up. Straight up. So I would put it either above Luffy versus Katakuri or below it. It changes. My opinion changes all the time on this. I'm gonna put it below it for now, and then I'm gonna edit this list for sure. But yeah, Zoro versus Daz Bones. For those of you who have seen it, you know just how good it is. I mean, come on. It is so badass how he learns how to cut steel like mid-fight. It's so cool. Honestly, bro, I think it's my favorite One Piece fight. I don't think Luffy versus Katakuri is better, but that's like a very, very hard choice for me. Because I really like Luffy versus Katakuri. That fight, it was so goddamn long. I'm pretty sure it's the longest runtime of any fight in anime. That is an insane goddamn fight, bro. All right, but let me edit this shit down. So, I don't think this Oris fight is that good. I would say, yeah, right there. I think Luffy versus Cracker is better than it. I don't know. I honestly think Nightmare Luffy versus Oars is better than that. And then, yeah, this looks pretty accurate. Oh, yeah, I thought Nami versus Khalifa was a little too high. Yeah, I think this fight deserves to be right here. Right there. Oh, no. It's better than Sanji versus Jin and Sanji versus Bon Clay. That's a good place for it. I don't think it was more hype than Luffy versus Bellamy. I think it's right there. So yeah, I have no idea what this fight is. So I'm not. It might be Sanji versus Vergo. And if it is, it's like a B tier. It's not really that special. So yeah, this is my tier list. Let me know if you guys have any gripes with it. You know what I mean? Let me know any other suggestions for videos or anything you want to let me know in the comments. I appreciate all feedback. But see you guys on my next video. I'm probably going to be posting a theory or something. We'll see. All right, see you.